Welcome back into today's video. We're going to be talking about the Netflix situation. Now, if you don't know what this is about, I shot a whole video about it, but then I decided that I'm not going to go with that when I scrapped it, and I'm just going to have a general open conversation with you about it. I'm going to explain, if you've never heard this, I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what's going on, why you should be upset about this, and I want to hear your opinions in the comments section after the video. If you're unfamiliar, Cuties is directed by this person right here and is a French movie that critiques society's sexualization of girls. The movie follows an 11-year-old girl living in Paris who dreams of joining a local dance clique. She decides to protest her parents' strict household and join the other girls in dancing their way through competitions, trying to make a name for themselves. A lot of things wrong with this show. Number one, we're just going to highlight the fact that during auditions, I'm told that there was some over 600 young 10 to 11-year-old girls that where adult men watched them audition, and in this audition they were twerking. Keep that in mind. Cuties uses uncomfortable images to provoke a serious conversation about the sexualization of girls, especially regarding the girls of color, the policing of girls' sexuality, and double standards, the effect of social media on kids, and how children learn these behaviors. Now, it's a very weird situation we have here, as it was best put. The film does not sexualize minors. It is commentary on the negative effects of the sexualization of young girls in the press and on social media. It does sexualize minors. You don't post a video online burning a cat to prove animal abuse is wrong. Now, the interesting thing about this show is that the majority of the first part of the show isn't that bad, but it's after that first half, you get towards the end there, it gets so unbearable and disgusting to watch. Karma, you're on the air, and you're a little bit for the movie.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like on the fence about that. So, like, how I'm really feeling about it, I'm halfway through the movie right now, actually. Oh. Yeah, actually, really half through. I definitely paused it at this halfway mark. It is heart-wrenching to see it, but to me, I just see it as just it being how reality is, and we need to change this. And
so you're on the side of it's raising awareness, and that's good.
Right. I'm on that side.
Well, you also said that you're only halfway through, though, right?
Yeah, I'm actually only halfway through. When it got to the twerking part, it did make me like really cringe, though.
Yeah, the reason I ask, the reason that I ask that is because I don't know if you know Ready to Glare, Julia, the YouTuber. She watched it. And she said that until she got over halfway through or more towards the end, it was like kind of awkward and it wasn't good, but it wasn't awful. But then towards the end is when it gets really bad. So I think that you should finish the whole movie and then maybe we like regroup and we can talk about what your final thoughts are, because I'm just saying that because I've heard that the ending is like, or the last 20 minutes, like the worst part.
Means,
oh man,
that means we're gotta go live for at least. Part. That means we gotta stay live for at least another like an hour and a half or so, or an hour probably.
I don't know about that.
Being like
I'm so sorry for my initial halfway impressions. That movie, no one should watch that movie, and it should not have been made. Literally. After being honest, I did not finish it. I couldn't after the security guard scene. Oh my geez.
What happened in the security guard scene?
Bro. Yeah. So the other security guard came in and the girls was like saying that he was the other one was fondling them or whatever. And one of the girls got a text or a message about them making the competition, like being able to be in the competition, and they got so excited. And I would kind of say that the black chick was like the main character, or whatever, started like dancing really, really cringy, and the other guard that came in, who was like I had faith in this dude to not, like, he was like damn near like licking his lips. Bro.
Oh man.
Bro. When I swear, if y'all please do not watch this movie. If Rep, if you could do anything, man, please get people to protest this. Please. This do not need to be seen by anybody. This need to be destroyed.
Are you willing, if Netflix doesn't respond, are you willing to cancel your subscription? Do you think that's a...
Bro, first off, I'm using somebody else's, so...
I can't tell them.
I'm already there, kind of.
Yeah, me too.
But, bro, I'm not watching anything off of Netflix ever again, bro. Just for allowing this? Are you kidding me?
It's crazy that so much can change so quickly. So I'm glad that you went back and finished, or at least watched more of it, because it's crazy how the opinion can just be like, oh, it goes from 0 to 60.
Bro, like, they have to have a bigger plan to this. You know? Yeah. Like, this got to be some conspiracy. Literally. How can this be on Netflix?
These girls are doing these provocative dance moves, wearing these provocative clothing, and I described it in a way where if you had a silhouette, like a sheet up, and it was just the shadows of these girls, where you could not tell their height, weight, age, or anything that identifying, and you could just see the movements. It's very adult in movement, and these girls are taught these dance moves obviously from adults, and being 10, 11 years old, they have no idea what sexualization of themselves is actually going on. The curtain comes down. You have 10 to 11-year-old girls that are touching themselves in inappropriate places. They're humping the floor at one point. There's another part where apparently there is the child's breast exposed, and that's not good. There is an investigation upon the producers about the distribution of CP. And I think that's a right thing to look into. Cancel Netflix was trending with Cuties and boycott Netflix. Now, it's an interesting situation here. We have a lot of shows that we've not yet finished, and we're trying to, most of us are trying to figure out what Netflix's next move is going to be. Are they going to respond to this stuff? And so far, they haven't really put anything out that's suitable for any type of explanation, and there is no explanation for this type of behavior. Here's a parent's guide to Cuties, little Netflix evaluation here. Trigger warning: an 11-year-old girl watches a female rap music video where naked women role play through dance both heterosexual and lesbian sex acts. An 11-year-old female dance group then mimics the sexual moves on themselves and each other, while the camera zooms in on their sexual body parts as they erotically writher. This can be highly distressing to many viewers. Female breast nudity of a minor during the erotic dance scene and lengthy expressive close-up shots of not good stuff here, guys. Definitely not. And they say that they're doing this to raise awareness about the sexualization of children. That's what they're saying. But they do realize that over the past couple years, we've had huge increases in the MAP community, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's extremely gross. It stands for Minors Attracted Person. A lot of times they'll put globes or anything MAP-related emoji cons on their Twitter bios and things like that, and they watch stuff like this. There's a situation, I think a year and a half ago with the recommendation system on the back end of YouTube, where there was this like little loophole where it suggested you young girls and doing their try-on hauls of bikinis and awkward and exposing angles. This show, as disturbing as it is, will play a role in MAPS and pro-pedophilia movement. They're gonna watch this. They're gonna use this for not good things, and it is at its base the normalization of the sexualization of young girls. So it's defeating its purpose. Let's take a break for a second and appreciate the ooh of this cat from Instagram. That's better. So it came out that the producers of Cuties are being investigated for receiving audition tapes of young girls twerk, and one director said that they admired the erotic child dancers. Now, I closely compared this to another YouTuber who's currently residing behind bars that got audition tapes of young girls twerking sent to him. He leveraged his platform. He told these girls that if he was his biggest fan, if they were his biggest fan, then they would send these in. In this situation, it's a little bit comparable with the fact that you have these mothers that are allowing their daughters to do this probably for career opportunities, also leveraging another huge platform for gain. It's abusive platform is what it is, and Netflix should be ashamed. I tweeted on September 12th, the Justice Department may potentially investigate Netflix and those involved for federal law violations against the production and distribution of CP. And I completely agree with this if it does happen, because they absolutely crossed the line. And that brings us to my next question here. I know that we don't want to get rid of our Netflix accounts, but if we do not do this and we allow this to just be okay and on this platform, do we contribute to the normalization of pedophilia? Do we contribute to the normalization of the sexualization of these young girls? At this point, I feel like this platform thinks that they have people hooked. I think that they believe that we will not give up our accounts because of our other favorite shows on that platform, and that gives us a little bit of a catch-22 where we have to make a decision on this. Now, currently, I've got no problem getting rid of Netflix. I'm kind of waiting on their response, and I'm really binge-watching some of my favorite shows. But if they do not do something about this and respond appropriately, I won't have a Netflix account. That's just how it is. Senator Ted Cruz wrote to the Justice Department, the video streaming service content producer Netflix is currently hosting a film entitled Cuties that sexualizes young girls, including through dance scenes that stimulate sexual activities and a scene exposing a minor's bare breasts. I urge the Department of Justice to investigate the production and distribution of this film to determine whether Netflix, its executives, or the individuals involved in filming and producing Cuties violated any federal laws against the production and distribution of CP. And I want to know from you guys, do you feel like the people that were involved in doing this, do they deserve jail time? Is this a thing? Is this a thing that's so openly violated morals that the law needs to step in on these people to show them that this is something that will not be allowed? As of right now, Netflix stocks, well, they're not doing that great. That being said, I'm going to be interested in your guys' comments, because as interesting as this is, there's always something that's more interesting to me. That's right, you guessed it. I want to know what you think, so why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up for those likes, and as always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. Now it's time for me to go get a haircut. My hair's all messed up. I think I'm gonna do something new and different. Maybe I shave it off. Maybe the next video. Stay tuned to the next video, because it could be shaved. I don't know. I want to thank you guys for helping me reach 150,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's very awesome. I really appreciate that. I think that maybe we can get 200,000 by the end of the year. I'm feeling like it's a possibility. The Rep Squad is the best squad. Thanks to everybody that joined last night's live stream. We just kind of chilled out. Thank you to Mimi, Edwin, Ashley, Liz, and the others. And thank you to Greg the Cat. Without my best friend Greg the Cat, I don't know if I could have the energy to be up here in front of this camera for you guys. We have a new merch drop. Spam Positivity Turtles in the chat. Can we get Positivity Turtles in the chat? It was highly requested that we did merch for Positivity Turtle, and I did that for you. Let's go through that. So this is the Positivity Turtle design. This is done by a user named Lizzie. She doesn't have no social media, but it was a cute little piece of fan art that I thought it'd just be great to use community stuff for merch. I like doing that. We got the sizes go from small all the way down to 3XL. You can get various different colors. You can get the pillow. You can get a zip hoodie, a jacket, die-cast sticker. You can get a face mask in multiple different colors. You can get the pullover hoodie. You can get coffee mug. You know, anything. There's even a dog hoodie or a cat. Maybe I get one for Greg. Who wants me to pitch? It's happening, Greg. It's happening. But I really appreciate Lizzie for the art. Other than that, I know that, one more thing before we go. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on Twitch. The Twitch, I'm going to start playing with other creators, different types of video games like Among Us and things like that. So if you just want to chill out and hang out with me and do something like that, this is what it is. We're currently at 449 followers with the goal of 1,000. Really looking forward to hitting the 1K mark and like hanging out with everybody and just chilling. They're going to be different from the podcast type live streams that I do on the YouTube channel. So if you're interested in that, the link is going to be in the description below, because that's just another way to show that you're repping. If you're not repping, you're Greg. And how do you do that? All you do is subscribe, notifications turn on, be in the comment section after every single video, because I'm going to be there. Greg the Cat's going to be there, and the rest of the Rep Squad community as well. And I expect to see you there too, because this channel loves you.